Peace, love, and light, family. Today we are going to be doing a garden van tour, and we're going to build a trellis and put some lights up here so it can literally cover the roof. One of the best plants that you can plant for a dashboard garden is sweet potato, because it's going to crawl and spread all over your dashboard nicely. And then when it gets too big like it is today, it's starting to like obstruct my vision right now. We're going to prune this back pretty hard, and in a few days it's going to grow like nothing happened. If I had to pick one plant for a dashboard garden, it would be the sweet potato. So moving on in our garden too, we have some bacopa. This is an amazing herb for circulation and brain functions, brain health. This is also one of my favorite top 3 herbs I have planted in my van garden, and this is one, bacopa. Moving down the line, this is a marigold. I always like to grow marigolds. It's just a very sacred plant to me. It's very beautiful. It's a flowering plant, but it also has a very nice smell whenever you rub or crush the leaves. That just calms me, and I really enjoy that. If I had to pick one herb, this would be in the running, family. This is called self-heal. As the name says, it technically heals everything. We have some comfrey. This is amazing herb as well. Our ancestors call it bone knit. You can use this if you have any sprains or even broken bones. If you have a broken bone and you don't have access to a doctor, you can get a whole bunch of these leaves off this herb comfrey and wrap it around your sprain or your broken bone. I had a severe sprained ankle one time, and I put this on my ankle, and in 5 minutes I was walking normal. And not only that, this is an herb that I think every gardener, farmer, everyone should grow. Why? You see what I'm doing right now? I'm just literally breaking pieces off this plant and dropping it right into the soil of my other plants, and this is going to create a mulching fertilizer. Comfrey is very high in potassium and other minerals that is really going to boost plant growth. So what I like to do here is, anytime the comfrey gets out of hand or too large, let's say if it's covering another plant like that, what I'll do, I would prune the comfrey, right, chop it up, and then put it as fertilizer right in the soil. That's what forests naturally do. They use the plant matter of falling leaves, of falling trees, branches, to help enrich the soil and the environment. But moving along, we have the one onion that every farmer and grower should own, and that's the walking onion. Because once you have one, you would always have onions for a lifetime. The bulbs are growing on the top of this plant, and when this plant touches soil, these bulbs are going to root and turn into more onion plants. Love this herb. So this herb is very sacred to me. This is holy basil, and I call this the mental health herb. If you are dealing with any kind of mental health, stress, anxiety, PTSD, family, this is an herb that can really calm and soothe you. This is a very spiritual herb. We have some mint here. That smells so good. We have some mint over here. We have some rose geranium right here. This is also a medicinal plant, but I just like it because the leaves, when you rub them, it just gets this aroma, this sensory effect. It immediately just calms. That's something that I need to try more. Like anytime I'm getting stressed or frustrated, I need to smell some holy basil or geranium or marigold, because every time I do, I just get like a calming sensation. Now, moving on along here, we have some we call the ice plant. This is a very heat-resistant flowering plant. It actually flowers pretty prolific in the heat. We have some gotu kola. I got maybe, I don't know, 8 of these plants in this dashboard garden. This is also very sacred to me. One of my top 3 herbs, gotu kola, very good for circulation and brain functions. All right, from this pot right here, we have a gynostemma. We also have an aloe vera plant. This is very good for any skin issues. If you're making plant fertilizer, if you want to root plants, it is good for hair, it's good for wounds. It is a highly medicinal plant. I think everyone should have at least one aloe vera in their garden collection. Here are more gotu kola. That's one gotu kola. That's another gotu kola. That's more gotu kola. I absolutely love gotu kola. So now we're gonna cover our roof. I found some like white plastic cardboard that I had laying around. That fit pretty good, family. All right, family, so this actually turned out pretty good. It's all set. So now when I set up the LED lights, the lights would reflect from this white cardboard back onto the plants. Lights is everything, family. I'm using some cheap 12-volt LED lights, and it's very important that they be 12 volt, because if it is 12 volt, then I can connect this to my battery bank and my solar system, because that is a 12-volt system. Just for a heads up, 12 volts takes less energy, and having lights on for a significant amount of time, let's say 5 to 6 hours, drains a lot of energy, even if it is LED and even if it is 12 volt. Even distribution of the light is actually pretty important. All right, we're gonna connect these LED lights together. All right, family, we're gonna test out the light. Both sides are on. I love how these LED lights is just peel off and stick on. That is so convenient. By the way, family, I have zero electrical experience. All the electrical experience that I obtained has been watching YouTube videos. This is exciting. All right, family, I'm gonna put some tape around each of the connectors just to hold them in place, make sure they don't come out. This should help the LED tape last longer. It won't have the weight of the connector pulling it down. I am gonna zip tie the power cord so it doesn't hang down. It's already starting to pull down the LED strip. So we're gonna wrap that up here. Making sure you secure the connectors with tape is a pretty important step. By taping all the connectors, it just gives it an extra security and not allow the connectors to get loose. Don't those LED lights look amazing? I don't know exactly how well they're gonna be providing enough light for plant growth, but I would say it looks nice. All right, family, so that's it. We officially finished with our project, and I'm pretty happy about it. I'm super excited to see how well that these plants are gonna grow up this trellis. This herb, Gynostemma, is a low light lover, so hopefully these LED lights is enough light to penetrate and feed the Gynostemma plant. But I am super excited now. It's just to water and grow. Family, thank you so much as always for following my journey, for all the support, for the likes, for the comments. Remember, True Tribe likes and subscribe. And family, the key to obtaining true freedom is by creating your own reality, regardless if anybody understands it or not. Family, you got one life to live. Make sure you live it. Peace, love, and light.